Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Kind of like decided to do it a little late today. Supposed to have had a reading, but it didn't happen. So it's Mercury Retrograde. You can't force things that goes on and go on. Last night was in a beautiful place. It's called the White House, but it's here in this town of Varna, and I was so attracted to the energy there, the thing. I always wanted to figure out what the heck is with that energy there. And surprisingly, I trust my feelings. Okay, I went in and walked around, and the manager of the place comes in. It says like long time ago, that was a beautiful hospital for the hearts, healing the hearts here, and there's a special stone down below, and into the basis of the house. Like, okay, that's what this is. Hi, Josh. Thank you for being here. I appreciate for it. We are going to discuss a little bit astrology that's coming up and how that's going to help you. It's going to be a lot of shifts coming up. It's got to be a lot of things that are coming up, and I post on the Facebook the screenshots from it. We're expecting a lot of things coming up. We're expecting some good positive shifts. Uh, we're gonna expect them to. Some of it is gonna be, lately we've been talking about this. Look at the negative with the positive way, and look at the positive within the negative side of it, so you can process the change. Everything is about the shift. Hi, Hessa. Thank you for being here. And I look at the charts. We discussed in the astrology yesterday, and most of all was about this shift between the way it travels is the north and the south nodes together with Saturn. Kind of like they're gonna be this squaring for a lot of karmic lessons here. A lot of karmic lessons with this Saturn movement, especially the Saturn's gonna turn retrograde. Made the mistakes, now relearn them by looking at what's in the recent past, the past lives, and what is it you're receiving now, or what you did this lifetime. Hi, CF. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are regular here. I appreciate it. You guys coming in. I love your inputs in the chat, and that is a kind of like we talk about here. It's the activity of the chat room, because the activity of the chat room it helps a lot with everybody's watching the videos. Okay, Maria, thank you for coming in. Some of you guys got this personal reading from me. Glad that you guys send me some feedbacks, and it's like, I like the feedbacks. The feedbacks are helping a lot. And Topic, welcome here. I appreciate that you are here in the chat. So before I get in and dive into the astrology, I know some of you feel this energy of sadness. Okay, first of all, you feel sadness because you're moving into a new way, but people that you wanted, they're not with you. Now you're sad, and the other sadness that you feel as a collective, because it's a collective energy, that is the people who stays behind, but they're not with you. You need to understand that is coming in from this energy of Saturn, because it's from the past and the present situations. Okay, be patient. This energy is going to be for a while, but this energy is going to bring you like the most valuable lessons for you to do the things that you need to do now on the base of what you did before. It's going to be a very beautiful revelations to you. It may be a revelations in a good way, or maybe revelations in a bad way, but they are revelations for you guys. I mean, if you can imagine the impact of what's going on right now in the sky in our future, okay, this is going to be tremendous shifts this summer. Okay, they're going to be a tremendous shift. So for example, if you receiving something good, that was because you did something good in a recent past or a past life. Okay, if it's something bad happened though, don't look at it like, oh, it's bad, bad, bad. No, it is about you. You're gonna be revelations of what you did in a past life, and that's what you have this situation here, so you can fix it. You have no idea how powerful this situations is. Okay, it happens in Aquarius, so we can be able to do a new things in Aquarius. Okay, and if you look at your own charts, we discussed this last night, is the impact of what you have in Leo, because Leo is against the whole, is right across, okay, the cross path of Aquarius. So take a look at your Leo in your chart, what you have in there, what is the planet that it's there, in what house. Okay, if that is in the first house, it's your personality. If that is in the second house, is your material things. If it is between two different houses, okay, let's say like if it's between the house one and house two, and you have Leo in the boat, that will affect you as the way you see things, your kingdom, yourself as a king of your life, and what do you do within your kingdom, how you build your kingdom, but just the second house, okay, how you build your material world, okay. um but this is always gonna be connected to these positions, these situations. I stumbled on esoteric astrology interpretation that was really resonate on the past life and was lesson I connect to learn. Yes, I am there doing very difficult ongoing situation. It feels like it's constant cycle that doesn't end. Tovik, if the cycle doesn't end, that's mean there is a lesson you haven't learned, a lesson that you haven't look, or something that you keep repeating. Okay, you're repeating a cycle, and now Saturn is going to help you with this to look at the cycles, all of them, and decide like, oh, this is what I'm doing wrong. I turn it 180 degrees out of it. I'm going to do the opposite thing. Okay, because maybe it's the way you were programmed, even in a past life or a recent past, or somebody gave you advice and they should have. Okay, and you took the advice instead of just reevaluate of what it is, Stoic, and take a look at these positions of the situations. Okay, so we are going to have a Saturn turns retrograde. That's going to be very good, slow shift, mellow shift. You may feel like, take it easy. You'll be okay. You'll be all right. I'm going to move you. I'm going to shift you. You might feel like I want to sleep, kind of like lazy. That's what this energy is. Okay. It's coming out slow. All right. We are going to have a Mars conjunctions with Uranus in the North Node. This is like the warrior. I want to fix my destiny. I want to be doing this, but I don't want to do it alone. I want to do it with the universe. It's going to be a very powerful energy. But just please don't listen to your ego and be destructive as Aries is and Mars. Okay. Be this powerful wisdom warrior that built his life. All right. That's hi CJ. Good morning. And this is gonna be beautiful, beautiful, powerful energy. Okay. I mean, you better use this. You better use this powerful energy within your life. Okay. Twin flame. I decided to leave alcohol 6 days back. End of cycle. Very good. Okay. There you go. You figured out things that wasn't good in your life. There is a toxic, that it's maybe for some reason you're reacting in a certain way of people because of the things, the way they are from within. You remove some kind of program. You remove something that changes you. Um, uh, there you go, CF. Very good advice from you. Beautiful. I'm just beautiful energy, man. Very good point. And that's what the chart is. It's not only me talking, but you also helping you guys each other in the chat. This is priceless. Okay, it's priceless. All right, guys. So let's go dive into the astrology here, and I'm gonna bring the charts up here. Okay, where are we gonna start with? I start with Saturn. First of all, I want to start it the way I see it here. All right, it is what it is. Let me look what you guys see. Okay, let's see what you guys see. Okay, you guys see the chart. All right, there we go. As you see it, this is about the Jupiter, what is going to be turning retrograde. And as you see it, that Jupiter is turning retrograde. We also have one thing here. I'll zoom in, but I'll talk about a little bit later on that we have a Venus and Lilith coming together on the 12th degree of Cancer, and it squares this Jupiter. All right, that is the growth from within. But what growth? It is about the material world because Jupiter has not shifted retrograde yet. Okay, once it shifts retrograde, it shows you this toxic energy that is there of material things, that the spirituality can help you to have better material things, not where you completely focus on the material things and then you solve your kind of like maybe your evaluations of you selling your soul in order to get the material things, and then you're not happy. You won't be happy if the things doesn't happen from within the soul. So during this position of Jupiter, when he goes retrograde, okay, it's going to be at the 8 degree and 43 minutes. That is the time when the train is going to hit back. I was talking about this moment. It is like the train is going to stop. It's like with we give you this test pilot of going forward of the new life, but you still carrying out the old patterns from within you, old things from within you. And this is why now the growth, it has to be brought back into the last cycle so you can finish the job of the last cycle, that growth. Okay, it's going to be a beautiful return of Jupiter help you with the growth. But that help, okay, it's coming up here. It's coming up from this Saturn here. All right, you might see it, all these oppositions and all those squares. There is one more square here in Scorpio. It's just this program doesn't show up the south node, but the south node is right against 19 degrees in Scorpio. So this is going to be somewhere right in here, okay? Just before, this is the 20th degree. That's right in here, okay? And if you picture this, there is like this giant red pyramid right in here where it's forced. And that's what we talk about. It's going to hit Leo, okay? And if you look at it, Mercury is here. So be careful with the way you talk. All right, but talk to yourself first before talk to somebody else. All right, that is about Jupiter retrograde. It's going to be on July 28th. All right, if you guys want me to give you a few minutes to write them down, if you're not going to rewatch the video and keep up with the dates. All right, talk about the Lilith and Venus coming in together, okay? That Lilith and Venus coming here, it's going to be in Cancer. That is the family. All right. That is about to reevaluate the things that you wanted as a family, your traits totally as a feminine. And it's going to be a beautiful sight to be the woman, to see your good side and to see your downfall and what you wanted to upgrade. Okay. Very beautiful energy. First of all, it goes against, it squares in Jupiter, which is Jupiter is in Aries. That is the kind of like getting a new beginning in there sense. Jupiter is going to be on retrograde. But as you see it right here on the charts, we have a sextile with all this, which is going on here. This is going to be a big putting up together. Okay, we have a Mars, Uranus, and the North Node. It's your destiny. This you need to do this lifetime. But this energy, it is going to be in Taurus. It is about the material world. You're building the new material world from within. Okay, that's what Taurus is. Taurus is the second house. All right, you're getting it. You see that this energy, when it comes in, is giving you support of all this. It's giving you support of these changes from within. You have your maybe you are male and you have a perceptions about what the female should be, but you will understand under these circumstances of this energy what the female is. If you're a female, you're going to reevaluate your perceptions from within as a female as well. You're going to be having a support with the masculine energy from within. I mean, this is very beautiful shifts, but they're going to come in quicker. It's like you finish with one and then another one comes in and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? Yeah, it is about to accept fast changes. Okay, fast changes. I'm dealing with toxic narcissistic ex in court. He always wins due to lies and a better means lawyers. I try to stand my grounds, but it's hard. I want to understand what to do. Topic right after the live hit me on the Facebook, and we'll see what kind of like I can help you with it. Okay. Dealing with this kind of like of situations, there is a lot of people going around and they dealing with this. You need to understand certain situations for it is like before you do anyone that you use that word narcissist, better to kind of like educate yourself on this. I stayed out before, but ending that karmic lessons, ending the things out for it within the court and all that stuff. And it's kind of like a legal matter that I don't want to go with it within you. But the best thing it is I can give you some links of things that you can do and listen that can help you to kind of like overcome and understand everything. Okay. For it, and yeah, letting it go, it's the best thing you can do. All right. Only thing that I will tell you here is like maybe your partner was having a MPD, which is a narcissistic disorder for it, and you need to understand he was made from someone. Okay, it wasn't their fault. If you understand that that person was damaged due to somebody else's problems that they didn't solve with themselves and they put up on your person maybe have no idea that he's like this. Maybe that was the parents, grandparents, maybe that was a culture thing, or friends. Friends can also turn you to a narcissist if they have a narcissistic behavior. And forgive that person, okay? Because they probably, they're realizing maybe what they did to you or whatever it is, but it's not their fault. Something somewhere somehow made them to be like this, even though they deep inside of them they don't want to do it. Okay. And he damaged his kids. Well, that's what usually happens. That's how this kind of like toxic situations are passed from generations to generation, and I learned that the hard way myself. And yeah, it's not pretty. Okay, but let's go back into the astrology here. All right, this is going to be a good revaluation time for this toxic things for it. Okay, it's going to be a very good time. We're talking about is going to be a good healing of your masculine energy. Yeah, you see a lot of red here, right? Oh my God. What is going on? Do you know? I'm not focused on this. I'm focused out of this. And the 15th degree, Mars and Chiron is going to come in into Aries, which is this, and the 15th degree right there. That is a like in the middle of Aries, which is it's going to be the maximum of the energy of the zodiac sign. When something happens in the 15th degree of any zodiac sign, the planet gets the maximum of that zodiac sign. Since like the Chiron and Mars are coming in and they're getting together, they get the maximum energy of this. Okay, the maximum energy of healing. And there's going to be a people who's going to be healing a lot with this sense of the moment when they get together. We are going to have a sextile towards Saturn. And another thing is there's going to be a here it's towards the ascendant, but you're going to have this energies more beautiful than anything. Use this masculine energy to overcome this part of unhealed version on you. What hurts you, figure it out to heal it. Okay, this is gonna be beautiful, beautiful energy. All right. We are going to have a Mars entering Taurus. This is going to be on July 5th. This energy of Mars entering Taurus, it's building the material world. And in the material worlds that you have, that material world is how you build it with the proper mindset, how you get your family, how you look at it, your new cycle, your new things that you're going to build with this new cycle. Are you going to repeat an old mistakes? Are you going to repeat old stuff? All right. We have Mars, Uranus in the North Node. It's going to be also in Taurus at the 18th degree. That is going to be on August 1st. Okay. Everything happens in the 18th degree, but again, it's kind of like in the middle of the sign. Okay. Right now, the universe is going to help you to build your dream, to build your current life situation. That's very powerful. It's pretty much in the middle again with the zodiac sign. And here you're going to feel this energy of building. Okay. Don't forget Mars and Taurus, it's slow, it takes a patience, it takes everything. But once the patience is so much and it runs out, the Taurus can express their anger. Okay. But if you focus and you build it right and with all the patience, all these awards here, all right, it's going to be good for you. There's going to be this sextile with Venus, and Venus is going to be sextile with the moon. And there's going to be this beautiful trine with the moon and Virgo. Okay. Just build it. You can even sit down and make the project for a future house, or go buy a land, or go do something with what you were dream of. Okay, very beautiful time, but be mindful that at Mars, okay, if he's got its limitations, okay, and he's got this Mercury, you can have a lot of aggravation talks with it. Okay, you can have a lot of the things that you want to talk with it. All right. We have a Neptune that's going to go retrograde. And it's going to be at the time when he's going to turn back. What was your vision? What was your confusions? Did you act upon of confusions in the past 6-8 months when he was direct? What happened to you? What happened to it? Let's review it again. Let's go back and in the retrogrades is review, redo, rethink, reevaluate. But now you're going to reevaluate the past cycle that was here. This is going to begin of June 28th. Okay. It's got that sextile with Pluto. Don't forget Pluto, it's about transformation, either in a good way or in a bad way. So he's the good guy, bad guy, but it could be a both at the same time. Be wise with this energy when it comes in from within you. It's going to be help you to grow, but also to see why did you not grow? What was the reason you did not grow? Did you mess something up? Why did you mess that up? And you will see this here. All right. Sunday, June 6th, we are going to have a Saturn that turns retrograde. Okay. And I was talking about this Leo's energy. I don't know if you guys see it, but there you go. It's right in here. We spoke about this, okay? And I will draw here the missing link. Okay, this is the south node. All right, and should be all right. Looks like this. Okay. That is in the 20 degrees, I think. So it was 22 degrees. 22 degrees. Actually. We'll move 2 degrees. All right. So now you have and this is kind of like right in here. But what will represent the Leo part in here? Okay, the energy goes where there is no resistance, and there is no resistance. There is nothing up here, except currently it's the moon. Okay, Leo represents mostly your way you see your kingdom. Okay, you're the king within your own kingdom. All right, and this revaluation will be what is in your kingdom to have a new way of building a new kingdom that it's going to be happening to the material world without any affections of what you did in the past, but just focus in the future. You guys have to look at this. It comes into you. It begins to affect you even now. Is if your present is not good, what was your future? What was your past events was? If your current situation is okay, that's mean you did this. You building unique kingdom from within. All right. The inner kingdom from within yourself is the reflections that you're going to do in the outer kingdom here in Taurus. I don't know how to stress you on this. You guys to look at it. I will answer all the questions right after this, but we're going to go through this moments because of Saturn is going backwards, okay? And at some point we have the nodes moving backward, forward, backward, forward. It's going to be a lot of dance of what did you do, what did you get? Now, if it's retrograde, then this is going different way. You looking at and review it within a soul, and it goes direct. Now it's like, let's go ahead and do this live. If you don't have ephemerides, you can look at it during the ephemerides, how the North Node will dance. Okay. So here is another Saturn view. All right. When is that? I think that is on June 12th. Okay. There was the disposition of Scorpio that was missing that I actually draw, so you kind of have an effects of it. All right, Scorpio. It's right now the south node is in Scorpio because this is your dealings with others. Okay, everything there is dealing with others is affecting your dealing with yourself in the material world now, and that's what this head and tail of the dragon of the karma of the north and the south node shows up this. You might be reevaluate your relationships with others to manifest what you want to do in life. Okay, guys. And I have here another shot of Saturn. Okay, that is when the Venus is going to be joining Uranus and the North Node. You might feel like the feminine side, it's kind of like going away from you. It's like no love, no this, no that. But could that be the love that you demand? Or that is the love that you demand from others to give you? And you will find that the love is from within about your life in the present. And that's what at some point the Venus is not going to have aspects. You need to understand during when the planet doesn't have an aspect, that is about to look from within. It doesn't act with any others planets, okay? It doesn't act in with any other energies. But whatever the zodiac sign is, however, right now Venus is in Taurus, it's her second home, okay? This is about beauty. It's about love within the material world. To have a beautiful dress, to have a beautiful outlook, to please myself, okay? Not doing it for others. I'm doing it for myself. And there's going to be a lot of reflections from within about doing those things for you. All right, guys. And here again, the Venus and the North Node, it's in June 16. Beautiful when the moon is going to come in here. And the moon is going to be focused on these motions I will just represent to you guys. Focus of that. Okay, you want the dress, go buy the dress. Don't depend on somebody to buy the dress. All right, you want that car, work your tail off, go buy the car. Okay, you want the house, go see the house, go like the house, go find a way to buy the house. That's what this is. Whatever the beauty you have from within in your internal world, it's going to come out there in that outer world. And that's what I basically have for you. I can take some now your questions you guys have, and planets in the second natural house of Taurus, one Saturn, one Jupiter. I'm wondering. I have two Capi planets in the second natural house of Taurus. One's a Saturn and one is in Jupiter. Depends each one, Maria, depends each one is the first planet. You need to look at it as soon as the ascendant is, okay? If you see the first planet, that's how you're going to begin to look for that energy. For example, if for you, the first thing is Saturn, you will be looking the secret things, the occult things. You will have this tremendous thing about, yeah, must be the energy, must be something behind it, must be something with this. I need to check with tarot or astrology or this or that before you make anything about it, the situation. But if it's a Jupiter in there, it's like, great, I can take this and I can grow, I can go with it in Taurus. Hard work means luck. Let me tell you what luck is. Luck is the way when the things coming together in the synchronicity within the world. That's what luck is. Okay? You're just in the right place at the right time, the right circumstances with the right energy. That's a luck. Okay, you basically, yeah, you work your tail off to get there, but when you get it there, you get it there. All right. I didn't know that about Saturn. Saturn is the teacher. He's the kind of like, I would say, the god of the astrology. He holds the secret knowledge. Okay. He's the teacher that is teaching you nice and slowly. He breaks your limitations and you see your limitation as the rings of Saturn. Okay. I just look at one documentary movie about Saturn. They were talking about the idea there was this ice giant that came close to Saturn, and Saturn gravitation begin to kind of like break it apart and create the rings. And they will show up like 8, 9 different colors. And some of the rings of Saturn they were invisible since we cannot see them. Okay, but Saturn withholds the truth about the unseen. Okay, when you are in this Saturn energy, there is two things can happen. Saturn is the ruler of kind of like the hidden part, the other things. You to look the hidden part from within. All right, he's this magical hidden part. I mean, all the astrologers, usually have this Saturn in very specific positions. And those occult people, they have it in these positions in there to be, okay? Disciplined approach. Good morning, Dio, and everyone. Mars is on a rampage. What is charge or mellow? Thank you. Mars right now is in charge, so you can be wise, okay? But the mellow energy that comes in right now, you feel like you want to sleep, you want to do that. It comes in from the shifts that Mercury kind of like ends its retrograde cycle. You're gonna feel like, yeah, come on. I feel good now, but now Saturn is slowing down. It's coming back and it's like easy. I'll get you back. Not right away. Slowly, I'll put you back. Relax. Everything is okay. I'm gonna take care of you. We are gonna go back in time. It is okay. We're gonna review your class. And that's what it is. Tovik, yes, I do an astrology readings through Facebook. You can find me. My name is Dio Veselinov. It's the same name on the YouTube, and also on my YouTube on the banner it says Facebook right in on top of it. You click there, you send me a private message, and I can do a reading for you. Okay, that's how you contact me. Some of the people had readings from me, and they're here present in the chat. Okay, they will tell you more about my readings for it. So yes, Crow Girl, that's what this is it. I mean, if you didn't watch the video from the beginning, reply to it. You will see the dates with some of the situations. I mean, I can bring you again something that I can show you. Just have to bring again my charts, okay? And we are going to have a Mars with Uranus and the North Node. If something wasn't built properly, it's going to be destroyed. If somebody has to be built properly, you're going to build it. Just be mindful about communications. All right. Saturn is going to be a retrograde. And that's what Saturn says, like, I'll bring you back. You to learn the proper things. You to learn these situations. Okay. All right. Josh, read me A Stranger to a T. All these mass shootings in U.S. You need to understand if we are acting from the lower selves as a society, we have a very low vibes now. I mean, I'm looking at it like we accepted the toxic behaviors as cool. Even that today we walked out of the one store with my roommate, and she opened the door for us. She was maybe 3 or 4 years old, just for the first time she's learning. And I told her thank you, and she's like, That's what has to tell you that even the younger generations, it's kind of like we got on this wrong foot as a society, and that's what there is. But the worst part is that nobody does anything about this toxic society. It grows more and more and more. If something was done back in the days, Crow Girl, with the understanding what most of these people who does these shootings, okay, maybe there is something could have been done to prevent all this stuff, okay, but we're going through the same cycles over and over and over again, and not learning the lessons that we need to have a better society. But the better society begins from within, from with you first. Okay, it doesn't happen with somebody. Your personal example of you changing for a better society is different. For example, yesterday they wanted to move one big giant stone, and I'm holding my coffee, and there is this lady's trying to push this kind of like humongous stone that actually has some flowers from within, and she's trying to move it out of the driveway because they're going to have a presentations there. If you see the this Bulgarian traditional dancing in there, that thing was there in the middle, and somebody had to move it. So I went in and I talked, and let me move. And she's like, no, no, no. I'm like, listen, it's not right. You looking at the woman that can barely, move that thing, and you are right there, sitting there, smoking your coffee, and thinking you're a big man. Actions proving who you are. So I went in and told her, listen, hold my coffee and my cigarette, and I pushed it out of the way, and she gave it to me. But later on, what happened? She told me that this place, that was actually the manager of the place. She told me that was a beautiful, beautiful hospital for healing hearts. It was a heart hospital of the town. So you never know what could happen of doing the right actions, but you giving examples. That's what these shifts are for it. That's what these astrology things are for it. Kind of like everything helps you out to better understand of the things that goes on around, not because of anything else. Into the support that we're supporting each other. You guys supporting me, I'm supporting you. We kind of like balancing ourselves here, okay? And I love this chat that we have here. All right. So opportunities to be Samaritan. I wouldn't say that to be a Samaritan. No, be a human being. Just a human being, okay? Decent human being. That's all. It's that is all in the basis. You don't have to be, put any labels or anything. All right, you see someone carried heavy bags at the store, and some of the stores here, they don't have this automatic doors, for example. Go open the door. Come on, what's gonna cost you? It's a human thing. All right, or you see, somebody's running over there, and something goes on wrong. Go pick up the person. What's going to happen? All right, but most of the people, they can go pull up their phones and they can record, oh, this person, fall down. How funny that is. I'm going to be posted over there. I posted on the social media. It's like, the person fall down. And everybody's thinking that that's cool. That is not cool at all. This is my saying too. Doesn't be an angel nor evil, just being a human being. That's it. Just being human. Come on. Basic. This is a human being. All right. What is going to take you? Nothing, pretty much. And that's what the new cycle that is going to be realizations of this toxic behaviors. That's what this narcissism is all over the place now. It's like, is the humongous thing, news number one in the world right now. Like everybody's talk about this and everybody look into this. After Mercury retrogrades finish, I promise you guys, we're gonna be diving into this with me. I promise you that we are going to look at it. I will give you some links. I will give you some of the things in the study that I had to do with the clients specifically. People who are twin flames, they come to me is like, yo, this, and this happened to it. Okay, won't share, some of the things that goes on, but the bottom down it is like through what I look into it is like everybody says what they are, but nobody says what they need to do to heal. Okay, and what they need to do to heal, okay, it is when they understood that someone perfect for purposefully, sorry, I can't pronounce the word because of my lips. Okay, someone on purpose build them to make him like this because they were built like this. They suffer like this, so now their kids has to suffer like this, and they turn that way. All right, the narcissists, they are made. They are made by something. They are created by something. All right, and the low vibes they have, the more low vibrational things they comes up with in them. And that's what act them to react like this. But once the narcissist realizes that all their life they damage people, they hurt people because someone projecting that into them and destroy their life, and they're gonna cut that cord with that person and focus on their healing, that is the only way the narcissist can heal and begin to build itself up. Okay, but they have to figure that out on their own. You go to narcissists and tell them what they need to do. God bless your soul. Hopefully you don't get hurt physically. Okay, so let's not talk about this. Let's talk about something else. Now it's not the right time because Mercury retrograde is still going on. There is a lot of evaluations processes going in, and that's what this is. Okay. What I'm going to be talking to you, if you guys are up to it, we are going to talk about the chasing. We're going to be talking about if you want, we can talk about within an hour or so about the chasing within the twin flames. Okay. What are you chasing? Because the chaser chasing something. What is he chasing? The love, the union, himself, or chasing that something of their needs? Because chasing, if you take a look at it, it's codependency. You can't do anything with that person. And I believe that's going to be the next live chat within an hour. You guys make me make a comment if that is something you guys willing to do and willing to talk here, and we can support, and you guys can share your things about chasing. What was the point of view to chase? Okay, all right, guys. So I'm gonna light up my cigarette, and if you guys have so many questions of the things that comes up with this, let me know. And in an hour from now, we are going to be talking about this chasing. CF, good topic. Yes, I think that is a good topic. Yes. I'll go for it. I'm with you, CF. So important. It is important, by the way. I want to see, how many of the people they're going to be open to it. Okay. It is about us. It's not about only me and only about UCF. It is about us, and that is it. The whole idea of this live chat videos about working as community. Okay, but on the basis of this every single unit. It's kind of like the Age of Aquarius beginning stuff. I'll break into it. Crawl Girl says yes. Okay, so I have like 10 minutes to close this video, and an hour after that we are going to work for that. Do you have Instagram? Can you be reached there? I had an Instagram long time ago, and guess what? My phone was off the hook from Facebook Messenger, from Instagram, from here on the YouTube comments, and I only keep YouTube and Facebook because they are enough for me. Okay, as a social media, I mean, I don't want to be like all the other people out in the social media, like having all the accounts everywhere. There was some point that I was making a quotes and posted on Instagram. Um, it's been a long time ago. I can't even access this account anymore for it. Angel Garcia, that'll be great. Thanks. Okay, we're going to be talking about chasing in 1 hour from now. There was something I wanted to tell you about upcoming shifts, but it's going to come back to me. Topic, I'm open to the TF topic. Great, great topic. Find me on a Facebook. It's so easy. If you don't have a Facebook, all you have to do is install yourself a messenger. Once you have a messenger in there, you just contact me. It's like, hey, that's what this is, that was going on, and I'll see what I can help you with it. Okay, and we are going to talk about it. The shifts, this astrology shifts that's coming up right now. It's coming up every year. They're the retrograde season, but sometimes they kind of like the one is not finished, the other one begins, the other one begins, and this and that, and it's all about to make you more flexible, so you can be adjusting faster to the process of changes. Okay, faster to this, kind of like catching up the energies from within, and those energies they can help you to get right and living into the present. Okay, and the more flexible you are, the more intuitive you'll be. The more intuitive you are, the more you're going to trust your feelings. The more you trust your feelings, the more you're going to be present within the present. Okay, not like mindful like before. Mindful for well, I did this and now I should expecting this to happen in the future, or you know what, I have to be focused on this in the future, and I want to build this and this, and you come back to the present. You look at information is like, shoot, I wasted 2 days to building this, and I figure out now that I cannot build it. You see, you did 2 days of energy that you at the end figure out that things don't happen. And that's why the staying in the present all of a sudden is going to become like a primary focus of these shifts to bring us into the present. Okay, this energy will grow far bigger than us. I know it. It is what I hope for the most with this chats, and it's my prime motivation for being here. I know, CF. I know there is some people who are in the same page as I am. That's what these chats are made for. That's what these chats are here for. And by you guys being here in the chat room, you're helping others to get out of their shells, get out of their hiding spots. And when the people are get off of their shells, their hiding spot, guess what happens to them? They become their truth. And they feel better, they feel happy. And guess what? That's what this purpose is about, to make the people happy. Okay? and self-growth, of course. Thank you for everyone being here, truly. Yes, that's what I say. Thank you for everyone being here. You guys came in here. You say hi in the chat. I see who you are. Some people don't say who they are. That's okay. I mean, when their time comes in to get out of the shell, they'll come out of the shell, okay? That is up to you. Everyone has its divine time of breaking up. Um, by the way, we are going to see a lot of new people going to breaking up. Those people who are breaking up, they are going to, we're going to be know about it, okay? Uh, they're going to be recognizing the current society level right away. They're not going to agree with this. You might feel like they're angry of it's screw up world, it's crap world, I can't stand this, and they can all kind of like want it in a positive way, but they're expressing it with whole kind of like negative energy. And you're like, oh shoot, just chill out, okay? You'll get those people too, okay? You're gonna get it, those people, and tell you know what, fix your language first, and let's get you going. Let's hear. Let me give you a hand. That helps out because they will build this part of like, how can I come here at the end of this toxic world? Who beat me up to come here and get reborn on this earth? You know who I'm talking about. They'll show up. That's gonna come up. I see them that right now to this retrograde season, especially when a Mars and Uranus and the North Node are coming together. Uh, and heaviness and swear off and off. Yeah, yeah, you'll know him, Josh. Anyone else feeling body ache? Yeah, yeah. Well, there is this energy because Mars is in Aries. Come on, that's how it is. It is what it is. Okay, even I swear sometimes. Okay, I'm not the perfect saint either. So, guys, look at the charts. If you need anything of kind of like personal questions or things like this, find me on a Facebook, like Dio, what is the energies? Thank you, and so on. And I'll give you kind of like maybe like few sentences. Sometimes I can just answer you on a Facebook with one sentence, which that is enough for you to kind of like go from within. Some of the people think that I should have to write them a whole rundown of what's going on in the sky and be like 1 page long. You don't need a 1 page long. If you don't keep the things they called KISS, okay? Keep it short and simple, all right? On today's society, we're trying to make everything more complicated. All right, people wants the things to be more in depth, okay? And at the same time, there is a people there that it's like, come on, I'm not going to watch the astrology report. It's it's 1 hour and a half. And I needed this astrology report for 5 minutes. Well, guess what? The people who look at this is like they want everything faster and they miss the point. But when you go more within the dip, you listen it, you get in and advices, you get what's we call bolts and nuggets, so you can put yourself back together of the things they're falling apart. That's what this chat is about. Okay, guys. All right, guys. Well, I will see you in an hour. Appreciate for everyone being here. I will close this one, and I will see you here in an hour, and we are going to be talking about chasing and codependency that involves from within that chasing. All right, guys. Yes, it's all part of experience, and yeah, and hopefully we're gonna be here together, go through this shift together and help each other and build each other's up. All right, guys. Love you all. I'll see you in an hour. Okay.